You know, I've lived in like 15 states and 5 countries, something like that. Never heard of a derecho. Not once. I've been in tornadoes, been in all kinds of hurricane, tropical storms, and monsoons, and dust storms, sandstorms, you know. Seen it all. Seen it all. And then this happened.
The National Weather Service now reporting what they call a derecho, packing powerful straight-line winds gusting up to hurricane strength, ripped through Houston this week. The death toll rising to at least 7 people. Large trees coming down, homes and buildings destroyed. The destruction so extensive. One city official saying some of those power outages could last weeks.
Bending those giant utility towers, knocking out power to about done in by the tree.
Basically, it's like something chopped my tree in half.
The storm came in fast and furious, miles per hour, as they quickly roared through this major American city and blew out some of the skyscraper work too, causing power transformers to explode.
Of course, derecho, not to be confused with an El Nino.
I am El Nino. All other tropical storms must bow before El Nino.
Though El Nino is still pretty scary. All I'm saying is beware of El Nino. But also beware of derecho. So, we went about a week without power and internet. Gigantic mess to clean up. And that's why I had to take a week off. Anyway, we're all safe. It is what it is. Had to take a break from stuff. So let's get started with episode 23.
Don't you think it's... Don't you walk away from me. What? Look, I don't think so. Hey, what's going on? It's okay, I'm his father.
No, you're not. You're not my father. You're not my father.
I mean, that's a good way to get Child Protective Services called on you. But at the same time, it might solve a problem. I'm just saying. Once you realize, Walt can control birds and there's a bit of a pyro thing happening and he's not quite right, kind of special, whatever that means. He can do things. Is it weird that they're sleeping in their shoes to anyone else? Like, how uncomfortable is that in the sand when you could just, I don't know. Oh, it's her. She's coming to the camp.
Hey, stop. Slow down.
Oh.
Danielle, what are you doing here?
others are coming.
As cool and ominous as that was, okay? What does she mean that the others are coming? Like right now? Like their arrival is imminent? They're marching upon you? Like she doesn't seem to have any kind of sense of urgency. Right? She didn't come running, oh, hello, I am Danielle. The others, they're coming for you, you know? Nothing like that happened. She just casually strolls in. The others are coming. Nice baby. This is this episode is called Exodus Part 1. Why do you need parts in a show like this? It seems like they keep, you know, on the island anyway, they keep relatively close to real time. I think in the last episode they had been there for 3 weeks was the vibe, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So why the need for a two-parter when they're already, you know, doing like a cliffhanger? Sorry. Let me just play with my eyeball while we talk. Does that creep anyone out when people do? Yeah, why a two-parter? That's very confusing. And then the next one would be the penultimate episode before the end of the season. So you got a two-parter and then or unless there's a three-parter. I can't see that far, so I'm not gonna look. Anyway. Just do the reaction! Okay.
I was already 7 months pregnant. I delivered the infant myself.
Hardcore.
The baby and I were together for only 1 week. A pillar of black smoke, 5 kilometers inland. That night, they came and took her. Alex, they took my baby.
Who's coming?
The others. You have only 3 choices. Run, hide, or die.
I get the sense this is going to be kind of a banger of an episode. Like it seems like everything is like this. It just feels like there's some action coming, you know, like everything just has kind of a vibe. I like the way this is going. What's going to happen? This was me trying to get pieces of my tree out of the fence and stuff. Oh no, oh no, oh no!
What?
A pillar of smoke. Oh damn.
There are 40 people. Where will you hide them?
Okay.
Dude.
What?
What is this?
We were hoping you could tell us.
Never seen anything like it.
Question. How do we know we can all, like, fit in there?
No handle on the outside.
Black smoke on the horizon doesn't
It
mean
means they're coming.
Yeah, we got that.
You booby-trapped your shelter with explosives. You have any more?
Dynamite at the Black Rock. The dark territory.
Well, that's 3 reasons to go right there.
We have to make it back by sunset. We have to leave within the hour.
So much is happening already. Like we're already on a quest. What is the Black Rock? Is it like a giant obsidian mountain or something? That would be cool to see. Wait a minute. What?
Tequila and tonic?
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm on your flight. LA? So your dad died, huh?
I thought you didn't hear what I was yelling about.
I was being polite.
What part of that was polite?
Not a drinker, huh?
No, not really.
No ring because you're single or because you don't like wearing one?
You asking me if I'm married?
Are you married?
No, not anymore.
Wow. Confirmed.
So what's your name?
Ana Lucia. I hate flying. And they
Wait a
stuck
minute.
me all the
Wait a
way in
minute.
the back of the plane.
Wait a minute. Okay. it just dawned on me what she just said. It just slipped right past me. She's on his flight. Ana Lucia. Okay. Give me my notepad. Ana Lucia. Gotcha. Got her.
3B. 42F. Want to trade?
I got it. 23 and 42. I got it. Ah, I feel like I'm a part of it now.
Hey, nice speech. Plan's a little flawed, but ain't nobody's perfect.
My plan?
Yeah, your plan. You're gonna go into the jungle and get some dynamite and blow open a hatch, and then you're gonna hide everyone inside. God knows how long that dynamite has been out there. Unless you want to blow up, I'm coming with you.
This guy just showed up in the last episode, and he's an expert in dynamite, which they just happen to need to go and find some dynamite. Okay. If there's ever been more of a Star Trek red shirt kind of feel here.
You're a con man who preys on the weak and the needy. Tell me something, James. How do you live with yourself?
I do just fine.
Do you? You're being deported.
James Ford. I kind of see why he went with Sawyer.
You're the only one on the raft who knows how to use one, just in case.
Does he?
The time you get back, we'll be in the water. Guess this is pretty much goodbye then.
Yeah, I guess it is.
First of all, I'm just gonna say I love the way that they're doing this. I wish they did it on all of the episodes. I don't mind it bouncing around as long as it feeds into the narrative of what's happening. Like, I love this. This is great. You can tell that they're doing this to really build some momentum towards something. They're gonna get this thing opened up, and something's gonna pop out of it like a magic evil spirit or something. It's gonna melt their faces off like the Ark of the Covenant. Anyway.
Got to talking with this man in a bar in Sydney.
Oh, he's gonna tell him.
American too. So it turns out this guy has a son. Son's a doctor too. They'd had some kind of big time falling out. See, kids are like dogs. Knock them around enough, they'll think they did something to deserve it. Tells me he wishes he had the stones to pick up the phone, call his kid. He's proud. He loves him. Something tells me he never got around to making that call. Small world, huh?
The Sawyer just wants to be his friend. It's like, it's awesome. What a great moment. Very touching. But why wait until there are people hunting us? We're already out here amongst the polar bears and monsters and other things. The whispering whisperers. By the way, I met your dad. He really loved you. I don't know if it's completely altered my view of Sawyer, but it shows an attempted evolution, right? So that's cool. And then Jack instantly just reacts emotionally, just like always. Very emotional dude. I met your dad. You gotta turn away and cry for a moment. Excuse me.
Why'd you need 5 guns? Gee, you want to tell him, Kate? Why do I need 5 guns?
Yeah. Why do you need 5 guns?
She's shy. What's this then? That's a good story. You want to tell it? This belonged to her childhood sweetheart. And I think she's telling herself she needs it to atone for killing her boyfriend. What's his name?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. First of all, 2 years when she was okay. So she got the doctor guy boyfriend killed while she was already on the run for something. But that was 2 years ago. That was before she got to Australia and she got another person killed. But what I'm laughing at is the fact that this cop is monologuing the entire reason for Kate to exist to a random security guy at the airport. And it makes you think about, like, did he do this to everyone along the way? How many times has he given this whole thing out there just to shame her publicly for everyone that they come across while in transport? Like, this dude is way over the top. And it's, again, like I said, I would call out lazy writing. It's almost like they're rubbing it in your face like, do you understand, Kate? Do you get it yet? Yes. Still not a fan. Isn't it good to be back?
Tom, you son of a bitch!
And that is why I need 5 guns.
Did Kate train with Jason Bourne? I don't understand. I don't get her.
Hey, look. Do you have a message? What's going on the raft?
You know, dear Mom, everything's fine. I'm on the island, unless, of course, the black smoke people turn up. Love, your name here. So when they get rescued, they can contact your family. That's sweet.
You ready?
Here you go.
Okay.
Locke's like, yeah, my dad stole my kidney. Fuck off.
Where'd you get the scratches?
A bush?
Mean bush.
You gotta keep moving.
How about I just call you by your first name? How about you don't? Why not? I remember it from the Plains Manifest. I think Leslie's a bitchin' name. Arnst is fine.
Leslie Arst. What? It makes me wonder if some of these are like anagrams, you know? Some of you have alluded to that in the chat, in the comments. Stuff like anagrams happening in things.
I thought you wanted to help.
Yeah, I wanted to help, and that was before Montan lost his frickin' arm.
Well, what about the dynamite?
Be very careful with it.
That's his expert opinion.
Cut and measure to length. Perfect mast. Well, all right.
Sawyer's feeling good vibes. I don't know if I like it. I don't care for it at all, if I'm being honest. I don't dig it.
Did you hear that?
Woo! That's a really shitty time to go to commercial. Yo, this is a banger episode so far. My heart is like friggin' pumping. That was so loud in my ear. I've got these like in-ear monitors. They're crazy good. I love that sound. I gotta know what it is. Are we gonna? I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not gonna say anything. Nope.
Dude, we got a book.
Wait. It's headed the other way.
No! Why? Stop doing this to me. We're never gonna see it. It's a security system to protect the island. Let me ask you a question. How is that not a friggin' robot dinosaur? Or, okay, let me take 2. How is that not a friggin' robot?
Can we just please go get the dynamite, please?
I swear I thought he was gonna get eaten. And in a small way, I was kind of hoping for it.
I think you should take Vincent. He'll take care of you.
That's a fantastic point. I didn't even think about it. Why would you couldn't take the dog on your raft? Like, it just wouldn't work.
He's a good listener. You could talk to him about Boone if you want.
What is happening? Why are all the characters that I think are just just utter shitheads, why are they all like trying to redeem themselves in this episode? Why is everything bouncing around so much? It's amazing. That was nice. That's nice. I mean, the dog can't go with you, so that's awesome.
Excuse me, would you mind watching my bag for a moment? I'll be right back.
Sure, whatever.
Thank you.
Wait.
Couldn't get us into first class.
Arab? He went towards the shops?
So Saeed probably got his butthole looked at because of her.
This is the Black Rock.
My eye. My eye. There goes my eye. What in the Oak Island? Could it be that all of this time the fabled Oak Island treasure has been on the fictional island of Lost? That show is so irritating and I can't stop watching it. I wouldn't react to Oak Island, but it's just like so... You could condense, if you take the narrator asking all of the things back in the form of a question, you take all of that out and all the repeat information, it would be like a 5-minute show. Oh, we found a piece of wood. Oh, look, we found a piece of a ceramic thing, and here's a coin. See you next week. Nope. I don't know where I'm going with that, but it's commercial break. What do you want me to do? We're having fun.
My God, it's Memoirs of a Geisha come to life. Relax, they don't speak English.
Oh, so many things set off the eye now.
나 미안하다.
당신이 꼭 갈 필요는 없잖아요.
아직도 모르겠어. 나는 지금 뻘을 받고 있는 중이야. 나 때문에 얼마나 고생했는지 잘 알고 있어.
Nope. 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 Oh, come on, man. That is some powerful ass TV right there. Nothing to see here. Aw, they're gonna be all right. They're gonna be okay. There's no way Jin's gonna drown. It's too nice. It's too nice. It's almost like somebody's about to wake up from a nightmare right now. Like it's just a shitty situation all around, and this is just a dream.
That's it.
I keep expecting like flaming arrows to start coming in from over the trees. Okay. We're off. Oh no! Okay. So okay. We're just gonna. I'm gonna keep going. But unfortunately, you all won't see this until. Well, you'll see this Wednesday, maybe. But yeah, okay. Huge episode. The way that they're bouncing around in the backstories. I can see how it might be a little bit much. Like it might be overwhelming if they did that in every episode. As opposed to the one character per model that they've been doing. I get that. Might be a little bit much. But maybe do a couple? Did they not play around with it a little bit in the writer's room or something? Makes you wonder. Man, there's so much to unpack in there. There's so much going on. We've launched the boat. we're sailing out. You've got another boat that's just in the middle of the jungle for some reason. Just one crazy. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore on this island at this point. But now we have confirmation that whatever this, I don't want to use the M word, whatever this thing is, it's a security system. I guess my only question would be, what does the security system determine as a threat? Because it didn't really seem to me like poor Matt Parkman was doing anything wrong. He was just kind of minding his own business. Whereas Locke seems to have run up against the thing and came out, from what I could tell, unscathed. Is there an element of Big Brother happening here where there's people controlling this thing and they can see, maybe there's cameras everywhere, like maybe it's like the Hunger Games or something, I don't know, but there's that going on. The French woman shed absolutely zero light upon the hatch. She just shows up and says, hey, these people are coming. You can run, hide, or die. Okay. Neat. Then they pack up the boat and get out of there as fast as possible. It kind of looked like Danielle was eyeballing Claire a little heavily. Like, hey, what is it about babies on this island? Like, they stole her baby, supposedly, and they came after Claire, injected her with something, apparently, and then she escaped somehow from Ethan. No memory. It almost seems like the backstories were so fast. It was a lot of just like tying things up. The thing with Kate, though, where the cop gives the whole, it was so like villain monologue-esque, the way that he delivered that whole thing, and Kate just sits there with tears in her eyes, just feeling the shame of it, almost like they've been doing this as a sideshow act. But that's why I need 5 guns. I don't get it. Why? What? How is Kate so badass? And if that's the situation, then why is it just you? Why are you the only cop assigned to bring this highly dangerous, possibly superhuman fugitive to justice with 5 guns in a briefcase? It does not make any sense. I mean, the guns in the briefcase for the flight, I guess, makes sense. But needing them in the first place does not. Like, I feel like maybe Kate was a character that they needed to fill in gaps in the story almost. You almost have to go with a narrative of she's had some kind of special training or she's been involved in some kind of, in order for it to make sense for me at this point. The whole thing with the guns, like, it doesn't compute. And Shannon, I get why Walt gave her the dog. I just still don't like her. It's crazy to me that I can like this show so much and not like characters. I hate to reference Game of Thrones so much. It's almost like when I watch something new that has this level of, depth to it, and you have this much character progression, like there's a litmus test. And some of these characters, I feel like they're there to be sacrificed at some point, and they're going to deserve it. And you just have to kind of deal with it until then. But it doesn't dissuade me from watching the show doesn't make me not like the show. Like, if anything, I'm more excited every time I see them in a situation that's like dangerous, because I'm like, oh, is this it? Is this where they're going to get their comeuppance? But we'll see. We met a new character who was flirting, interrogating Jack for some reason at the airport. Anna Lucia. Yeah. Supposedly was on the plane. I don't know if I don't think that anything is a coincidence. So she might be one of the survivors that we haven't seen. Maybe she was in the other part of the plane, because they've alluded to that with Rose's husband being out there somewhere. She just knows he's alive. That looks like a really old boat. I don't know how old, but it's like hundreds of years looking old, The Black Rock. It's almost got like a Pirates of the Caribbean kind of feel to it, huh? Anyway, the protector of the island, whatever it is, it sounds like a big robot thing. So if I'm right about that to any degree, I'm going to be jazzed. I need the confirmation, Like and subscribe, please. And we'll see you next time. Sorry for the wait, but it's good to be back. Peace.